promoter na sorry me yem brefie na nra komo bebre ko so the ultimate show no so FA president was on the show with Maestro na nkomo e course ni bi ni ye tete ho arena so anopai the other two journey be ni say players turning on back against Ghana no they should count themselves out of World Cup bekoi on say say players be wo ho na nka ye interested in here almost say nka bra mu odin no they should come and help but bra mu odin no so no mo so ne omonye ready binim kra ba beje Ghanaian passport ko ye but ma yes me say that's all bani
omoni baby girls no na me ya no omoni baby girls ni be twi street
eti sanko me nim said you see efa no
baby girls no who scout
me nim said you see fa
no we bro na we nkoko
who ni scout na we yes ano ema yesikafo aduane o ema yesikafo aduane
we power
boss
yenti o
me pacho me pese me chair FA president
okay
Kurt Edwin Simeon Okeko
okay second vice for CAF
yes Osanso manage portfolio be at FIFA
anti-doping I think anti-doping test committee no na chairman
and Prosper so yeah
or no legal team
thank you
CAF legal team
me chuo mo nyina na me ne FA president anya but Friday na nka mpese me twade be che no
nka be zo twade che na ade be na nka be nka wa opem de na nka be zo toche FA president
me mo so wa ha of Emeka cha
okay
I for me ba kwa man
because okasama makuma tom
oka oboso nsema
and you might find it cheeky or whatever but the FA president has an opinion.
Why find it cheeky?
BC and he should choose his words well. The man has a journalism background.
Oh yeah.
And you see, he's entitled to his opinion. It's not something to beat me cast. I'm not going to say, oh, disassociating from the office or canon individually. Alatu, how is it problematic for an FA president to say, why won't show commitment to us in the past? How do people get offended with such comments? Is it because he's an FA president? He's not entitled to opinions? To me, and the Black Stars has been in a dark place. Not yet,
not qualifying for the AFCON.
Yes. And this Black Stars, it is not that doors have been closed to players of dual citizenship and Omunchifi Ghana. In fact, even from the era of Kwesi Nyantakyi, Michiano Obia, former FA president, we saw these additions. Even though to coach, or a beneficiary.
Oh, Sir Kevin Prince Boateng, no,
Junior Quincy Owusu Abiyi. To make Chesa to go through, Kamadin's winning. We saw players drafted into the Black Stars, and of course, even FIFA, in their wisdom, there's this grandpa decent quota FIFA allow. When grandfather fi baby cry, how much me draft him out over bomb. So it is not that the FA has closed its doors to such players. I think your game, your last 2 games or so, Derek Atakon, or your one player, Ajiatum Sobebama Ghana. Henry Asante Kotoko say documentation no, Brennan no more cast and Kebe on baby Bibiano. That is why he's still not playing. So such players, the doors are not closed for them.
One day crowd they say no, okay, almost no can open crowd.
Alexander Jiku.
Obai so yeah.
Inyaki. Obai. Anka ye peniko no kra na Inyaki no dey on the time I came. But ye be funny sir.
So how na the time I came?
Inyaki no.
I want some no for 15.
Niko ni sir. Niko no so ni mbo say ne bra panyin no.
Ane.
Ntinka ye peketwa no.
Ketwa no so mba.
Ye nya no ne ye fa panyin ni sir.
Mo fa ne sir. Ba panyin no wo ho a obo.
Wa she 2 goals.
Da bi o panyin no wo ho a say nye bad.
Panyin no se see ano in that basket.
Panyin ba ha na problem no.
In that basket setup no. Penyini is one of the most experienced players in the squad. Even if he's not the experience, yes, he captain.
Oh, captain.
Until America said, "I want no our legacy."
But Hannah, how many they are?
Ama Dean Passeno, Joseph Printon Passeno, or no so on Casa. So, I'll have to back to the issue. It is not that the door is closed, but what rejected in the past, don't think say you qualify for World Cup, no.
Just
the issue is with timing. I don't know how Nkofo question the integrity of some of these players. The timing. When we were struggling at the AFCON level, nobody came out to say, are you willing to play for the Black Stars? Okay. And I think one of the players even multimedia interview was Francis Amuzu.
Yeah.
And it was exclusive. And he said, so he got his passport years back. But the issue with Amuzu is that he had denied us in the past. And the FA president, as I'm not kind of a conditional. Conditional. And what is the condition? If you have rejected us in the past, you have not shown us respect it means that the FA president knows say omo approach players be omo fani dia mo. Pacho tie asem
kodi communion unim say u free bone ho na eba yi. O say me kodi la no so
you understand? The FA president even gave us more insight say if you have not shown, so it means there are players of Ghanaian descent. Nanka ye person Bebo Black Stars. But have not shown us respect.
Omono was our record ni now.
Yes. And that man, Kurt Uhunesano, he's a very detailed person. When I meet him, I admire him from afar. Because on a personal level, he has people he knows, on almost some sort of camaraderie. Camaraderie. So but he's a man of repute.
Okay.
And I'm happy with. But this time, I think he chose his words really well.
Okay.
Oh my respect, we are not putting you on that plane.
Okay. But I say,
it's as simple as that.
Sometimes, giving people, and I say, giving someone another opportunity. It is giving your enemy an extra bullet.
Mama di Maya Madini Cabro.
Because they missed you the first time they shot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Until I'm saying my power assembled.
Ne papa yi. They say on fast in Biam. I didn't need actually.
Bacho Mejai.
Mejai. Sometimes one no kasa.
Okay.
Papa bi kasa me chere me say sawoko to say obi butu yere so a
Sebi
ne sa sebi na na se chese.
Asem mu odu until the fa sebi ka ho keke.
Okay.
Muza sebi odu. Sebi. Obi butu yere so a.
But I want to find out the meaning of that sebi. The ejinama den.
On sebi na ejina asem mu odu no.
On se brofo.
What does sebi mean?
Meba.
Ejina.
On se brofo. Ala tu ye wo they try devise your friend euphemism.
Yeah.
It means sebi obi efimu a. Untimi e ka se nipa na ewusa tra keke. It's
esa okata okata.
Esa osiesie asem no.
Why? Say na ye ka se ye kohwe sebi pa se sia na kira se ya. E be ba na ya.
Yenya teacher for no ayi omo kire twi.
Sebi for no. No mo kire sa sebi na ye de kata asem a oduro ho no.
So ose okoto sebi obi butu wo yere so.
Thank you. Out here, someone says,
Nessa open we yere na. You even threaten the person. Wouldn't you now come baby so na me yere
no problem.
You know why? Because you don't want people to know so na yere because you love your wife. So that etina no wona yere na obi nkasa.
Obi
because am penny way. Obi kwa na yere akwa akwada no sande ni yere echi. Then it will be between
you ono yere.
You understand? Inti nipa no ko so ba ko kan baby because already do oye no anya de papa.
I think it's the same way a biblical context.
Thank you.
Yeah, a biblical context.
Inti say ade no say wonpa.
You feel say nke FA president say me need president.
I'm referring to the players.
Okay.
Say
okay.
Person obegba ma Ghana kra na.
We can not pardon.
And some of the players have been clever. They have not come out. They've not shown their stance.
Say won kan ya. What it tell? I don't know. Say the obi betuma Minim say Hudson Odo e can be bisa.
Men kai.
Man tis all can be.
E bia na boy no nya na adwun so ba wa magana. So ba kroma ba je passport.
Yeah,
no call na excellence.
No, I'm for Ghana just create your photo.
Thank you.
On the baby girls be.
Yeah, baby girls, you know, Ghana.
And no come my sika fo biane.
Uni sika o se
mo. Yes sir. My sika fo biane.
Uni sika o se mo.
Obi a so ne be yeska.
And your person on the ko pebodua na tra. Pebodua na tra.
We make you so bele student. Sir, we ni nyina be ko.
I come ma per one person on the 2 be nya bi.
Nanka,
unya bi.
So
the point is, dia wo be ka no. Yes, wa no kasa, wa kan for baby, we ye tree le go.
I can hold baby.
Oh baby, o say wa no kasa de be yi ka ma wo say.
Wa no ne be yi wo ka.
Wa no ne be yi wo ka. Enti wo all transfers no. Eno na enei.
Ayi wo ka.
Let's say life is a big merry-go-round. Eno na dey be hook say.
Okay.
Those comments are omo making here no. Eno na dey sa conversation we about
no correct.
Enya sa se efe na contact o. Me pese we are dey we mama. Asamka. You get an offer somewhere. You might not like the offer, but you don't tell them why station we me dey then.
We try one saba.
Boss. Oh, mpacho de mama nwene ho.
Mama nwene ho.
O de mama nwene ho, mama nwene ho, mama nwene ho.
No.
On be frustrated, maybe they will not call you again. Later, you can call them and tell them say ebi ana baby a wono pe what decide say obe free o.
Couldn't match the offer.
Afi de me pese me ba. And no only treat ya o because one rejecting outright and I say one snob o mo. One more look inferior. But such situation here way many of these players made us feel very inferior.
Yeah.
Say yeah option B. Bema be okokoto oba na say o ma bema ni hu so option B he doesn't return because of our ego.
Me da se my yemfa NCO mti ne kwa asem ne de ne kan na president kan. Ne kan na president kan. Enti yemko yenkwense ne so.
Yeah.
Performance omkoda na di wo Ismailia. Minim Kim last baye the performance I will put in up. No, I need him say up to or yebidie. But we so buy no performance we put in up send as you win in the Egypt 3 goals and that from ball return leg now on the 28th. That is on Tuesday. Jennifer Black Queen's performance.
Me pamocho mon kai me kakra. AFCON a boy, you know. Did we lose to Morocco and I say we lost on penalties?
On penalties.
Do you carry the last time our Black Queens lose a game?
And that came last.
No. Do you remember the last time they lost? Your friend is film in a competitive fixture.
No, I'm not sure.
I think it take you back to that Zambia loss in the Olympic qualifiers.
Yeah.
I stand to be corrected.
Barbara Banda mono.
Yes.
Yeah.
I stand to be corrected. So this shows you say.
And Senegal friendlies be na boy and no cry na almost share first.
And because you friendly competitive fixture.
Yeah.
Said Nora hopped on the ball Zambia game.
On the Zambia game.
On a boy, and we lost painfully there. I think we've seen progress
in women's football crap per se.
With the Black Queens, women's football. Into San American, you might not like this current administration, but there are some aspects of the game.
They are doing well.
They have done immensely well. And women's football is one of them. Let me take you back a bit. We are coming from an era of a Black Queen, sir. No one tell the shame your problem.
Yeah.
No more pay DMs your problem.
Yeah.
Now, even call-ups was problematic. Coaching was problematic. Madame Messi go at a point she needed Bashir Hayford more to come and assist. It didn't go well. If that era, no.
Even Mane got tournament to cry preparation proud to the tournament.
It was one of the reasons Nora left the job.
Yeah, or say Edu baby a friendly matches cry or be not why.
And prior to the AFCON, one of the queens said teams no more yet idea what Africa see in women's football. No? You look at them and look at the profile of even friendlies they play. But for us,
when him say our queens are nominated or CAF was. They are nominating the Black Queens.
The last time ABC, so we've seen progress.
And the Black Stars are also nominated.
And Mamima Kim credit.
Yeah.
Kim Bayeno, there was a legacy to protect.
Sure.
The Nora Hopto legacy was there.
maybe the car ya Juma Papa be where
who they are not ready team we here. You who the rapport and what we play. You who how it panned out into results. So once again, the Black Queens became admirable. No be a person the Black Queens. He needed to keep that.
South Africa share.
South Africa share
2-0.
Okay, at the first game of the AFCON.
Wow.
Thank you. So I think that was the last game we lost. And in terms of ranking, South Africa was defending champions at that AFCON.
And they were in the final.
So when him say when it comes
in
to
the semi-final.
Yes.
a man born the South Africa phone, so
and we beat them in the third and fourth place, right?
Yeah.
And you know, I'll have to look at the progress. So Kim came, took series of screened players, and he had already had that legacy with women football. But not Black Queens, especially with what Nora did. Taking them to bronze, getting them
in Morocco.
Yes, getting them a 3-0 win. No, I'm so impressed.
The second leg, never me for my.
Oh, Egypt, yes. Oh, Alatu. Zambia be na Nigeria be na Ushioma, and of course, me pamchomo ni nyina be adwen say obo bra. Sometimes qualifying phases opposition na Ushia no, omo nye so to.
Omo honye humma.
But abo bra. What I say. So Egypt there, they are not, but I'm just looking at the progress and it has been good.
And coach,
long may it continue.
Yeah, passport there mad be mad.
Oh, no. I don't think so. I think so even now, it is the FA that pays the Black Queens coach.
Oh yeah, and apart from the Black Stars,
they took it upon themselves. Into credit in common playing body. It was good for Doris Bwedua to get back on the score sheet. I think so one of Niamane Hano at the AFCON was the fact that she wasn't scoring. We saw Mariam Ponsa score on the debut. We saw Grace Asantoa, one of the best players we've seen in recent times, also score. Me paucho, mami use platform na me step pepper them for no. Ala tu ni pepper them.
True.
A man on so be cheme me kono. It's Tuesday. Omunko enko support Black Queens.
Ama be na mzo be chire me mama.
Oh, na wonim say ye Tigana ha na bi ba mzo ye pepper them. Ye from pepper them.
Te hia mu ina park.
A Ghana actress back could be no dimpa.
Te hia mu ina wa crash.
They should rally all the women. And your member me coach Renan Kwani here.
Mate,
I to mama no see
pepper them for.
One member supporting Black Queens.
So mba beba.
Of course, baby girls on the Sanya Black Stars match no mo mai no feno.
Omo mrasa.
Ala to ebu a wo hwebo no pa na obi abetwam wo ma comment na adwuma na ye din.
Na Keved for qualify say na mama for so ani ajepa
Keved for mo ma na ho nya fese Ghana girls.
Mamenko aye Haji tin ho Haji me ba obehwe the Premier League because Nora find out of Lions still Omasan back beating Basaka Holy Stars 3 goals squad Ben Junior no. But me ba mama Haji behwe Kotoko ama me no wahwe the Ghana Premier League you know. Na ye ko kwaku die minim se ebia na wo gidie se Kotoko betimi akọ Haji na wo gidie
man kan sa
Kotoko
no I have to be honest na me nyini se Kotoko betimi
akọ wonders bia
qualify
say Karen Dito ka say you can untimi nhyene nto aso mpire
just 1 minute on
to me twa Dean Chantro me see me need Dean Facebook Dean he was waxing lyrical who praise Kotoko and a Kotoko ayebida and a kuma pim
na wo be dare na ko se si
Dean
Dear na wudi ekiri and they were nyina be ko wa
Dear now can say
agwabi frame do ka je be say wo sa won ko asem na wo do social media dey say ye free ba
obeti
na me say dey me pure na wudi ekiri ada
kobo
me na me ko kobo bo
wo na kobo
na Morocco nya me no na ko ye hye wa me be titi ama
Kotoko fo na nka say ka say omko omo say wa akofo ni ye mean business
just by 30 seconds on the Queens I'll take the opportunity na ya aboma baso me gidi say Kim last na mba nke bia ya adwene say ebia ye hu Nora Hopkins so coach that by man by no start a tournament. I think the first game I did it on boardroom and I said we were going to lose to South Africa. Then we will qualify from the group.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, me did say na kesi e ko final. Ebi do find and be a different game. That game you lost to Morocco. Yeah, you do in a you lose to Morocco. We were the better side. Very unfortunate. SGBBR FAVI. So young bomber. So one exciting player is Stella Nyamiche. One for the future. Since a better saki ni Adwabayo. Who's a better saki? Adwabayo J African Player of the Year. Back to Weji year the following year and Weji year. So that time the year a key de perpetual and coach and those times. Since then,
Asante no so nya bad.
Chantel Hawkla was she's doing very well. Since then, we are Ghanaian player be able to I go close. So between me,
this nominations.
Yeah, nominations.
Yeah, captain.
And you're likely say between me, AJ.
By your captain,
just say for Kotoko. Never. In fact, the atmosphere I walk venue hono monocrano, even in the city. Yeah, many of these players of Crano, M-ball. I'm a spectators more than 10,000.
So crowd and run a stadium.
Many of these players, come on. Kotoko players, M-boy, MFC crowd will cry more than 10,000 or 15,000. And that's no Kotoko bar, they virtually empty stadiums no more.
Yeah.
And the super class no cry about. When was the last time I had 20,000 spectators?
Intensity.
Many of these guys no cry any exposure no crowd.
Among who's Adom no cry.
And the pitches no more bono. O share the way omo wete pitch no e ma ball ni flow on you so be da na obeka say no ma aye park no say the be tro ne yatoto form. Nothing prevents you from doing same in your country.
And of course there are your football gear you the ball on those pitches.
Thank you. Enti bo na say pitch ne yetro then you change.
Yes.
Sometimes kwa coach before mo be start game no kwa munim dia mo be share. I remember in the Champions League Yene Barcelona bought Champions League be show mu 2-0.
AC Milan.
Yes, show mu 2-0. That time
muko show mu
yes.
2. KP more time.
Yeah, time.
KP
No
scored in that game.
Muntari was that game no.
Yeah.
Omu you must say you potato pitch. Yeah, pitch in your potato pitch. Kwanya yeso ya fa so aye be yo omu ho adwuma no. Into omu say grass no e form do. Omu pe de wo so kakra.
But reverse fish omu
say 4. Yeah. Because you buy no omu so e wo de wo be omu grass no.
Yeah.
Ah yentumi. And copy and they beat us. And no, you say match day in Kwao, you no training grounds. And Timo size or muka pitch, no.
Yeah.
And me na you if you watch the game carefully. And then you can't better more. One player sooner or later, many this season could to maybe a Sambo O'Neal.
Solid player.
Onimbobo.
You are naturalizing it.
Onimbobo.
You're natural. We should be fast about it.
One player.
You're not, if not for the main Black Stars, Chan, you're naturalizing. No?
He's a good player, very good player.
Wabama, the home country.
Yeah.
Wabo.
Okay.
Sambo O'Neal Abo. Or international player.
Okay. If that's the case, they are.
Now, oh, share boy. He played in our central defense last time. On a block and a boy. Or Muko and almost shifting about midfield. And no more ball, Henry Ansu. Or more ball first leg no. Or no samba no about the right side of the center back. Ni far from or bent it and number 2 no right back on no deny. And a block elbow on the left side. Or moko no minimum the entia. Or muji a blono. Feed the left side no. Heading the bar right. And normally Henry Ansu. Elko shell. Minimum I was expecting saying kebi the Henry Ansu no. Eba Beshaha direct.
I think Ansu is struggling at Kotoko.
Yes, he's struggling.
I had the Amano.
Even Zakaria Hussein Ukraino.
On your screen, and an American. You crowd.
We open Black Stars. Black Stars. No,
Black Stars never police.
Because many of these players, any aside exposure, we experience BBC that. And the crowd no crowd, they don't pay no crano. Ebe more panicky.
The North Africans in the day, I didn't set the iron and I.
Oh, no.
Unim. The problem is next year, last year, near Tiha, near discuss Abra, your teams in Africa or free. I fear sans so bet you. Next year discuss, you know why?
Because you're trying.
Because we need money.
Yes.
Matessa betamwa around $350,000 no more. Even if it is $300,000.
Benghazi.
Yes, Ali Benghazi. And no more. Okay. Menimsa boy and all corner. Anya she crano. Or bet you imagine $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 in a month.
Oh yeah, Libya, the Libyan.
What is cow?
What
is cow?
So Chrome ha player BG 5,000.
5,000.
Player BG 3,000. Player GB 4,000. No, dollars.
That hey. I'm
talking about dollars. Who can see this?
$1 share anymore. Now they all can get 3,000 every people.
I Libya hono. See this no made.
Oh, Ghana sem na okano. Na oka kroma sem. Meba oka kroma sem. Du ka kroma sem a. You need dollar. You need dollar. You need cedi. Yes. You say oka Libya sem there. Wo bet video mu Libya sika na share anymore.
Ma me ntena yi.
Tena yi. Ne ye koya ni.
He? Hono no. Omundi cedis, omundi dollars. Now, if they are giving the player $3,000, so the margin said $3,000, convert it. $3,000 is more than 300 million.
That's a fortune.
And yes,
more than 300 million. $1,000 is around, if I say 10,000.
Yeah.
10,000.
I think the dollar is selling around
10.4, 10.5, the 10.6. Why not to meet you? Because Chrome ha, you bet to meet you a MD, Krasika. Actually, player no more.
Yeah.
As of Kokofa, US ni my friends McNoonan then about Chrome. How much were they paying McNoonan? He was earning times 4, 5 of what they were paying the players.
Minimum salary for Division Y is 700 Ghana.
Na minimum wage no Chrome and I'm saying you bear 23 cities or 20 18 cities.
19 around.
Pan only 25 Ghana and 20 Ghana. Internet will pay our daily market to me to pan. And the realities, yeah, accept to say, and not that your woman, no. Me, I don't like blaming the clubs, you know. Sometimes, you blame more. You blame more Kotoko doing.
Now, who describe Ben a question? Why?
Yeah, Kotoko squad, yeah, and Romoboy. My tell lot of commentaries. Now, Kotoko team way, so maintaining in next year. When you maintain this team in next year. Bakono boy Sabako. Samba Beko. Patrick Essien is one of the best left backs we have in the country. Boy, we want to season the band, no, or Beko. Jauna Kofa and a buy no channel. Share
Olympic player.
Or left wing guy.
Emmanuel MP or who?
No, Emmanuel MP. Peter. Look at Peter.
Even Emmanuel MP.
Look at Emmanuel MP. Look at him. Share guys in a what team in Muno. Nakachira me say. How many of them end up to Martinal say season no? A few players no could be on Berono, Ebia age.
Never want now.
Ebia, Zakaria Fuseni is around 27 or 28 years.
Yeah, okay.
You understand?
Okay.
A few of these players, no, Nabaka say be on better now or more better. Just because of age, you know. But apart from that, a few bright guys, no more team, I say, excellent.
Crowd, no.
Yes.
Ombayo.
Empty stadium, any your ball game. Empty stadium, any your ball game.
Yeah, Castle, you better that hard support.
Alatu was being sarcastic, or so mobile.
Mobile.
We'll see your car supporters and some of them for Regina.
Kotoko, any nation say, wow, one of the biggest fishers in Oklahoma, a local derby. Kotoko nations were about 2 weeks ago. Spectators signed the Korean game.
Yeah,
Nipa do okra menya shots omedu 10,000
Abrankese.
Nipa send the Korean game no. Enti problems wo ho. Kotoko the coach, assistant coach, be a video analyst, goalkeeping coach, and I find goalkeepers coach. And I didn't call. These are people on technical team on them 20-30 technical team. O person nipa ba ko na assistant. Adrian Kofa go. And then or sometimes obi or your assistant or clubs in the baby how your assistant to some your goalkeeper trainer.
Yeah.
How many of them can no video analyst?
TNT.
All these things. Academy ni ho.
Say ya pe academy di I am forget it. Because nanka yenim say your level your confederation. But confederation is apart from Dreams FC no.
Dreams no aye baby the lack of the draw no. Okofa North Africa ho ekofa Tanzania ho no be
Dreams in nam hanwa asaro.
I think about Calon and then
Okosia
is it Remo?
Okosia the main opponent and I say one of the finest opponents in Africa, Zamalek. We saw it.
Okosia.
We saw it. And they will expose you because quality na you want our form financially we can't compete. One is cow and Makase Esrusikeni and Teteno a friend Premier.
osikani nko na prema ni nko the fact that we osikani no nche so obetuma yi ebia 5000 ebia to show ahye
David
the fact say nipa ne osikani no nche so op sport enti yemmo mpa yema sikafo na omo pe sports no mra game nim na wetuma yi 5 million 3 million dollars say or the room for 1 year
all your money for the bimrem
enya sa obi betuma osikani oba beto club no me say tem bia no obi a me de be benchmark no ya Mansi Otega. You Mansi Otega on the Zara James no. That Zara. Deportivo La Coruña en Edia. What is the state of Deportivo La Coruña? What is the state? But he's a rich man.
And come baby
Carlos Slim, Cruz Azul, Mexico. He owns it. What's the state of that club? And see, oh yes, he can enough.
Sir or the ball.
So people sometimes baby didn't invest and now opedi there are people who even invest just because opedi because they piano never say to say Mr. Ibrahim Mahama obianim ade philanthropic work a oye okrom ha o teacher de e bia na nya no ya meto me decide say challenge me pese radio de bia e bomidin there are people like that ma me nkoto e bia multimedia FC no beto multimedia FC
that's a boni din aji yam fancy wo quick on Kotoko na memko the Ghana Premier League games no so because nra Pando out of Lions ABA kwano eto ho beating Baseke Holy Stars 3 goals Kojo Ben Junior and FC ne Owusunum Amagos na flow net 3 o'clock wo nab 1 Adriana Stars so ejina kono against Dreams FC and no so game a beto but quick on Kotoko na memfa festes into Johnny and Boardroom.
I think Sedina can't be brave. Because over 2 legs, Kotoko not qualify. From the day omo draw na Kotoko after say Otimisha Kwara Obebo work and Meka said that will be the end of their journey. And last week Meka said the gap in quality, it was evident for everybody to see. And I think Dean has put it in the right perspective. Until we invest. Because even now, even in the loss, Kotoko lose one of their best players to Al Ali Benghazi.
So next year team no.
So how do you maintain the quality? In your finances. Until ala 2 means say mrebebre. You see the 2 greatest Ghanaian clubs are could this 6
and 5.
Say the aggregate ni boma. Has yes is 2 meboa.
Yeah,
Kotoko is 6-1.
Kotoko is 6-1.
And there are levels to the game.
You won't come be
oh, your level no.
Your level no and over TV no so over work fans na. The be anywhere just when you breach omo and call in their numbers. Momo na your Ghana Premier League yem fa fixtures no ento so na ye wiepe na ye nua kwaku asare home so ama Haji e de akọ boardroom na Liverpool of late nioma ensheda engineer brand kwaku obehome so na V-Power ohome so no Haji na okwa no na okwa amamea
last week you share Liverpool
na make say mo share Liverpool say nioma mo ayede ama Liverpool
many J pa
woni beje say ntia na wa share Manchester United no but still I say omo Liverpool nioma nye but still fourth on the log with 15 points and the Arsenal crowd that's only 19 points on the Ghana Premier League Nra Pando out of Lions and Baseke Holy Stars or Share Baseke Holy Stars Kano Mako Miensa Omantimi Anti Move Akokra and Wadoma Adriana Football Club and Dreams FC and so Eddie Beckham so anti Nra Pando out of Lions
Baseke Breu
season ready and Mediema Sporting Club and so any Yesredu All Blacks I know a gamer Nyameya Adom abetodwa on Sunday Karela United Ebobechem United FC Samates 1996 and so Hoho United Nations FC and 11 Wonders Young Apostles and so Ebebo Brekum Chelsea into way matches Nyameya Adom and be etodwa na Nyameya Adom China the akano ina so etimi atodwa ho a ye bochi edi ama enti eno ne sede eni o mate enti ye ba home so kakra ye koba na ye ko boardroom na yakofa ye Liverpool amani hunu sede eni o ma eko edema Liverpool ni bibi wo ho a on betimi aya yenua Mustafa Hajidin ebe me yehuni nyina Dennis Asamonie Alatula ya hotedin a meje so abadwafo ka me ho na yeti nkondwa so a wo hwe wa Adom TV a yede sports arena e ma no enti twa me enko ba bia ye kwaba ye ba ye beko boardroom